time to knock some things off your bucket list. First up, travel the world. If you've always wanted to visit Hong Kong or vacation in the Swiss Alps and wondered what it was like, well, Jeanette, Yvette, and Tina got the scoop for you. These Jet Setting Divas are always at some fun and exotic place experiencing the best of what life has to offer. And each week, they'll tell you all about it. These ladies are always high-flying loads of fun.
Hi, this is Jeanette.
And this is Yvette.
And this is Tina, and we are the Jet Setting Divas. Hey, ladies.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
We're back
from Hawaii.
Good to see you guys.
It's great to see.
You get to see you. Great. Our trip was wonderful, and we're back. I mean, we have some exciting things to talk about, So, we Yvette, just get us started. Look, tell us what everybody missed since the last time.
So, if you haven't watched our podcast from last week, we told you about the first half of our trip. So make sure you go back and watch that one. We're going to tell you about our second half of our trip. We had some wonderful excursions that we went on and a lot of important information if you plan to visit Hawaii that you need to know about. One of the things that we did was we took a bus and we went over to Chinatown. Yeah. So I'm going to let Jeanette tell you about this experience.
Oh, okay. So my roommate, Nisha, said she wanted to go to Chinatown and we weren't sure how to get there. So the rental cars there for one day for a medium-sized vehicle is $300+. So we didn't want to do that. That would have busted our Jet Setting Divas budget. And what we decided to do was actually try the public transportation. So it was about $5 for a all-day pass. Yeah. We caught the bus in Waikiki, and we looked at the we looked at the map of where it would go to. I don't think it was that bad. We were able to easily figure out how to get to Chinatown, and then from Chinatown we went to another area in Honolulu to Boiling Crab. So Yvette, you want to tell us about our experience getting to Boiling Crab, and what did we think about Boiling Crab? Did we like it? Even with Chinatown, honestly, what I would say, I went there to get souvenirs, but I wasn't able to find any souvenirs. So I would say to go.
Before Yvette talk about all the good stuff, let me say, if you've ridden on a city bus before, then you are riding on a city bus again.
Yeah,
and
it is.
You get the same experience. And that's one of the things that, even though it was convenient and we were able to kind of hop on and hop off, it's something that I probably wouldn't do again, traveling. If we had a car or if we had access to an Uber, I would have done that or preferred to do that. It dropped us off in an area, that we were kind of iffy about. There were a lot of locals that were just at market, and I wasn't thrilled. And then we were able to find maybe a couple of other places, and it was kind of like a little deserted area, So I could not do that one again. So Yvette, we did find some great places or really cute areas after we got on the bus, maybe the second time.
Yeah.
So I don't think we were really patient enough to find what we were actually really looking for in Chinatown. So we decided to jump on this bus. So one of the ladies, another lady that was with us, she said, "Do you know that they have a boiling crab here? Because there's a boiling crab here in Dallas that we would go to all the time and have crab legs, shrimp with this kitchen sink sauce or whatever." I was like, I love boiling crab, so let's go. So we figured out our bus route, jumped on the bus. I think we got off and went to Walmart first.
Yeah, we did. We got some great souvenirs at Walmart. Yeah, so that's a helpful.
But it wasn't expensive Walmart compared to some. I thought it was expensive
everything
Walmart.
In Hawaii is expensive though.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. So we went over to Boiling Crab. I can tell you that the one in Hawaii did not compare to the one here. It was very expensive. Y'all, 1 pound of crawfish crab was $52.
Yes.
And it was only one.
And honestly, I don't know what you all thought, but I really didn't think it tasted all that good.
Yeah, it was not. And
so I'll be doing my Yelp review.
We're pretty experienced with different seasonings and great taste. And for the cost. I mean, even, with the combos and just kind of splitting, it was very costly. And I mean, it wasn't really, worth the cost. I'll just have to say.
No, it wasn't at all.
So,
but the area was cute. They had a lot of cute little places over there, like ice cream shops and Filipino restaurants.
Yeah, and then it was a nice area. It wasn't that far from Waikiki, so I would definitely say to try out that area. It's over near the actual ocean. I guess it's ocean.
It's kind of like a docking station for
that's what it is.
Stuff like that.
Like when they bring in the goods.
And the cruise ship. Cruise ship docking.
So,
that was okay. That was good to get out for the day. It was a beautiful day. And we were able to walk around and just see something different. But I think again, we definitely got to see the entire island.
That was nice that we got to you got to ride around and see everything. So ladies, what do you all feel like? I know we went to so many different restaurants and we spent so much money while we were in Hawaii, and we've told them that you can try to do Hawaii on a budget, but how much money do you all think we spent on this?
I think we did Hawaii on a budget.
I think we did a really good job.
We tried to do it on a budget.
Because I think when you're traveling with a group, we travel, we have a lot of options. We're splitting the hotel. We can decide if we want to split meals, if we like.
And I split most of my meals while I was there. So
and then another thing we could do is, we were able. They have a lot of those ABC stores and things, so we were able to buy us a couple of little cocktails that we can have in our room. Or that we can, port around. So we didn't have to, because these drinks are very expensive. They're $20. So, we cut that cost. And Yvette, what I thought was really great was we found a really great, they have this unique juice when we went over to the Hulu Grill that they create themselves.
Wow.
And it was delicious. And it's like it makes it themselves and they don't sell it. So
what was the name of the juice? Was it
It was all of their ingredients, like guava and mango.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but
it's probably what they're using in their cocktails. So one thing that we would suggest that we find that works out really well for us as far as saving on our budget is that we take shooters with us. We take them on the plane, and
but don't drink them on the plane.
No, you can't.
That's against the law now.
You can't drink them on the plane. But what you can do is put them in your check-in. You can carry them with you, and then when you get to your destination, either you can use your shooters while you're at the hotel and in your room, or we were able to actually buy shooters. So we were able to save a lot on cocktails by mixing up our own drinks.
I want to go back. Did y'all want to tell them how much did you spend? Like, we got a great deal on the flight.
I think I probably spent about $1,000, honestly. Which really wasn't that bad for 4 days in Hawaii.
And that's including souvenirs and, we did an excursion on a Groupon, which was an awesome deal.
Hotel.
As
far as flight, hotel, food, excursions, everything we did, I think I spent about $1,000.
Yeah, about $1,000. We stayed there.
How long? 5 days?
We were there for 4 nights.
We stayed there for 4 days.
4 nights.
Yeah, four nights.
And 4 nights.
1 night.
Actually, probably 5 days and 4 nights. So I've got a question for you, Yvette. There was a website that you used that we weren't really sure about. What's the name of that website that you were able to get this phenomenal discount on your hotel?
Oh, yeah. I used Agoda.
Agoda. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Agoda.com.
Gave me a really good rate for the hotel that we stayed in.
Okay. So, all right.
I thought that was awesome because if you did the research and if everyone you're getting it right firsthand, definitely you can go direct to the hotel. You can use all of the other sites. But that was a great find, Yvette.
Yeah. And Yvette, we weren't sure about it. Yeah, we weren't sure about it, but it did work out for us.
Yeah, resort fees is something you always need to keep in mind, is that you may pay a very decent price for a hotel, but you also you need to always check the resort fees and parking, because they can be more than the cost of per night for a hotel.
Well, the resort fees will average in like $30-something a night.
Yeah.
And if you rent a car, you're gonna pay $40 or $50 to park that car.
So keep that in mind.
And not only that, to rent, I checked out renting a car for Saturday, and a medium-sized vehicle was $300 plus
crazy
per day. Yeah, for 1 day.
We did good.
So,
hey, We burned a lot of calories walking.
We did. We were walking like 20,000 steps a day. So that was perfect. That was perfect.
Yeah.
One thing that I wanted to bring up was about safety, especially for women that are traveling, because we had a safety concern while we were on the trip. We walked from Waikiki, from the
Hilton.
Waikiki Beachcombers to Waikiki Hilton, and in the route of us coming back, we actually had an event that you or Tina want to tell them about the experience that we had and how we were able to get out of this safety concern that we had as women traveling by ourselves.
We don't actually really know, but I felt like there were some young guys
it was a safety concern.
Although
they were following us. They were absolutely
let it go.
There were a lot of people walking with us, but I kind of felt like they spoke to us.
Yeah,
we were like talking a whole
and
lot.
we didn't speak, but we were just trying.
Back. So they were sitting down and they immediately got up and just started following us. But we weren't able to. I said, just come on, let's go in this restaurant. We were able to walk off and get on the elevator and get out of that situation or whatever. And we just went on up, stayed there a little bit and came back down. So just be careful.
And that's a good thing traveling in a group, because I was ahead of them and I didn't realize that they were actually a concern until we were kind of out of harm's way. But thanks. It's good to be have people that are aware around you. And and as you can't bring some of your safety things, like you can't bring tasers, or you can't bring mace or anything on a plane. So you have to definitely be aware of your surroundings. And that's another thing to check on reviews is don't walk down alleys and don't walk in areas that are dark or not well lit. So that's something to keep in mind when you're out and about.
So let's talk about some of the other fun things that we did.
Yes. What about that hibachi place? I thought that was pretty neat. Yeah.
Hibachi was nice.
Okay. And then we also did a lot of beach activities.
Nice. We just hung
out at the beach. Yep, we did the catamaran.
The catamaran was awesome. That was a nice getaway. Get on. You can bring your own alcohol and just enjoy. I love that.
Bring your own food.
You can bring your own food. And how much was it, Yvette? Maybe $30 on the group.
We paid $30 for it, and that was very inexpensive. And it was for a 1-hour cruise out into the ocean.
Yes.
The water was beautiful.
What was the name of it, Yvette? Is it Kyle?
Kiko something,
Kiko
but
we'll
put it on the website.
Yeah, we'll put it on the
social
website.
Media.
Yeah,
it has a really weird name, so I can't pronounce it just now.
But it was really nice, and we caught it right. And we caught the boat right off the beach, which was right across from our hotel. So that was very, very convenient. But it was so hot, so get your sunblock. Make sure that you have your covering, and just be prepared, because it was quite hot out there, and really the sun was beaming. Yeah.
And I even got a suntan. I don't know if you all can see when I got back. I saw my forehead had a suntan.
It was quite hot, but it was lovely. I mean, sand is hot, so I'm probably one to avoid the heat. But there's always some good cocktail, cool umbrellas and things like that for you to get under. So that was a wonderful added part of it. So
what about the wine bar? We went to a nice.
I really liked it. Tina found that wine bar. And it was really, really nice. It was
hidden.
Path. It was hidden away. It was really. What was the name of that bar? Let me look really quickly.
It's called La Vela. La Vela. It was actually a wine bar and spa.
Right.
La Vela wine bar and spa. And they actually had the spa part. Yeah, that was really good. And great nice. Pictures. So when you go onto our website and you see us with the bright colored dresses on, we were at the wine bar that night.
We took some really pretty pictures there.
We did
really
take
nice.
pretty pictures
there. Go to our
too.
social media and look also.
I would say too, we stayed in 2 different hotels, so we're going to be able to give you a review on the Waikiki Beachcombers as well as Lay Low Waikiki, which are right on the back side of each other, and we were able to stay at both of them. One experience that Tina and I had at the Lay Low that really wasn't as positive. We were wearing our mask inside the building at all times,
and in the pool.
and we were taking pictures, and it was only the two of us out there, and we were confronted by one of the employees and told that we should put our mask on even while we're outside, just socially distance amongst ourselves taking pictures. So we were a little bit offended by that. And then later on, the same employee told me, do you know that Hawaii has a mask law? So
but those have changed since then.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so Tina, what are the new rules starting Monday?
Yeah, because as you see, things have been relaxed. No mask required if you're vaccinated. If you, I mean, they're really gonna. I'm really curious to see what things will look like, especially in Hawaii now that they kind of dropped this mask mandate, and I'm sure it'll be probably state driven, but it is one of the U.S. states, so we'll see what happens there. But it was very interesting to wear a mask at a pool.
Yeah,
and when you're lounging on your lounge chair, your book or your phone, you got to have a mask on. Who wants to wear a mask laying at a pool?
And we were trying to take pictures. So we didn't put the mask on. We took our pictures and then we put the mask on, and so that we would be going according to the law.
You guys got to talk about your chicken. It wasn't the great experience at the market, but you got that chicken was pretty tasty. I never had salt and vinegar chicken, but that was delicious.
Okay, so that was at Spitfire Grill. It is on the main strip. It's a you walk in and it looks like a grocery store, but it has a grocery store and restaurants. But we had like a vinegar and salt chicken wings. They were huge, absolutely delicious. So we advise you to try those.
Chicken.
Salt
and vinegar potato chips.
And they were very affordable too, so they won't bust your budget.
Yes,
they were awesome.
That was a good find, and we brought some of their goodies out to the catamaran ride. So that was, and they actually had really inexpensive souvenirs. I mean, they had a great price, I'd have to say, compared to a market.
Tina, you even got Mai Tais there. How much did they cost?
That was only like a bottle for like $9. So that's pretty good.
So that's a good option, because most restaurants you go to, the Mai Tais are anywhere from $15 to $25.
Yeah.
So if you can actually purchase a Mai Tai yourself and go to your hotel pool, that'll save you a lot of money.
Right.
Okay, let me tell y'all a good secret that we found. I think was a good find. They were selling those beautiful leis on the street for like $20. But if you go into some of the stores, they were like $10. But if you go to Walmart, they were like $6. So keep in mind, if you want a beautiful lei, colorful lei, and someone said, they're supporting some type of organization. If you want to support the organization, great. But just know that those leis are probably running about maybe $8.
Yeah, and we're talking about fresh flowers.
Fresh flower leis. Yeah. So I thought that was probably something we found out later at the end, but but that was good to know. So
you can get it at ABC store.
Yeah.
We saw it at ABC and we saw it at
ABC store.
Yeah.
I know I bought a lot of souvenirs at ABC store. I bought 2 t-shirts for $10. So and I think Tina got in on that deal too. So
and they have this deal where if you spend $100 at that ABC store, that they will give you like 10 or 15% back for spending $100. So they keep telling you, keep your receipts. I don't know. I never kept all my receipts, so I don't know. Maybe I did or not.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was wonderful though. We had some great experiences, some good, some bad, some some really memorable things that we had to talk about.
And don't get us wrong, 95% of the time it was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was a great experience.
It's just a pricey trip. So if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable, Hawaii may not be the place to go, but if you've got a few more bucks to spend, or if you want to try to do it on a budget where you split expenses with either friends for hotels or for restaurants and meals, then you may be able to do it like we did.
And if you can find that cheap flight, because our flight was $198, I believe. $198 round trip.
Yeah.
And that was going to be my thing. I was like, our last words. I know we've been on for a little bit. What was your favorite thing? And we'll go in order. JET. What was your favorite thing about Waikiki? Jay.
Okay. So my favorite thing about Waikiki was probably the chicken wings.
Okay.
Spitfire has the Spitfire Grill has salt and vinegar chicken wings. They're about this big, and they're really tasty. And we were having trouble finding really good quality food for a reasonable price. So I felt really happy when I found those chicken wings.
Yeah. What about you?
What about
I
you?
have a couple of things. I just love the beautiful beaches.
Oh yeah, the beach was
the water was awesome. Nice blue, calm, because I like, relaxation type things, what have you. But the beach was awesome. And the other thing that I liked the experience, and I believe we talked about this on our podcast last week, so you got to go back and listen to that one. So I like that. What was it called? Sky Top.
Oh, that was very nice.
The Sky Bar. The Sky Bar?
That was very nice.
It was called the Sky Top.
Sky Top Bar.
Yeah.
Sky Top Waikiki. So you go up 19 floors. You're on, you're sitting in this nice, it's a cool vibe. You can see the beach.
That was pretty cool.
It was nice, relaxing. We had some sushi, some nice drinks.
Yeah.
It was awesome. That was my favorite things.
Yeah. And we got great pictures.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, great. And I would have to say my favorite thing was the Hulu Grill. They had a seafood omelet. And I love the non-alcoholic fruit drink, which was awesome. And you're sitting by the beach, and I definitely also like just being, right there by the beach eating. I think we were at Duke's. So I thought that everything that was kind of with the beautiful background, that was like my highlight of the day. I could have just probably sat there all day. So those were kind of some of the great things that I enjoy. And even just walking up and down the beach and just seeing all the beautiful trees. They had the most beautiful, unique trees that you can find. Now those birds were annoying, but the trees were great. That was
the birds.
Angry birds.
The birds were very
dirty
disrespectful.
birds.
Yes. They're not like our birds. They just come up to you, just kind of like want to befriend you. I'm like, go away, bird.
Yes.
Ladies, we had a really great time in Hawaii though, and I think we've given them many tips on how you can you can attempt to do a Hawaii on a budget with your friends or with a partner or a spouse, or you can go we have other options too. Listen to our previous podcast, and we've been to Mexico, we've been to Bali, Hong Kong, so we can also tell you how things are opening up over there. So that's one thing that we're going to be spending time on. How are things opening up? Because I did hear Greece is open now.
I can't wait to see what's next. I can't wait to see where we go to next. But ladies, this has been great.
It's been really
great. It's been awesome, and I can't wait to see talk about our next adventure. So this has been great. So check us out on all our social media platforms, and you can see, what we did, how we did it, and also see what's going on next in our life.
Yep. Go and follow JET Setting Divas on Instagram, Facebook, and our website, which is thejetsettingdivas.com.
Awesome.
Yeah, great. Well, this is Jeanette.
And this is Yvette.
And this is Tina, and we are the JET Setting Divas.
Hey, aloha.
Tune in next Thursday when the Jet Setting Divas will tell you about another fun destination spot that you'll want to visit. For more on their excursions, log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.